original types of things that you can almost smell the coral and the water and the salt water and the conch fritters frying and all that sort of thing. So how would you describe your music?
Exactly as you did. What I try to do is I get inspiration about things that have happened to me while I've been living here in the Keys, and I write them down. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. And it seems as though the ones I write in about an hour, words and melody, are the ones people like.
So that's just like David Allan Coe. David Allan Coe can write something in 5 minutes that's a hit. Now, he'll work on something forever and it'll never work.
It happens to me too.
But you have that same knack. So right off the cuff, if you have an idea, you write it down. Is that right?
That's exactly what I do. I'll write it down, whether it's an idea for a chorus or one of the verses.
A hook.
And if it goes from there, fine. If it doesn't, cool. Well, we wait till the next time there's an inspiration.
Excuse me. I'm drinking my margarita right now. Sorry about that, Captain. You caught me in the middle of a sip. Well, me, when I played music, I got my inspiration from alcohol and women. I knew that if I played music, I might get women. And I knew if I drank alcohol, I sounded better to myself. So your inspiration is the Keys,
My
obviously.
inspiration is the Keys.
And which part of the Keys?
The Keys.
So you don't differentiate.
No, I don't.
How wonderful. That's wonderful.
I don't. I find that there are a lot of great musicians down here. There's something about these Florida Keys that stimulates the muse. There's no doubt in my mind about it. You know, I wrote some music when I was a kid.
Right.
Went into the business world. Didn't do much with it. You know, did some church stuff. And
wow.
Then when I retired and came down here, it just started coming out. It's that simple.
So it came out like, were you surprised when it came out?
Yeah, I was. I was more surprised that people liked it.
You know what? I could see it on your face when you said that it just came out, and wow, it's like having a baby, right?
Exactly.
What a surprise. It's got 10 toes and 10 fingers, and it works. So it worked on me when some of your song titles and your album title, and by the way, we're going to talk about something about your album here.
Okay, great.
Talk to me about some of your song titles.
Well, the first song I actually wrote is called My Older Lady. And the inspiration for that...
My older lady.
When I was living on my boat.
Yeah.
And I was over kept the boat at the Marathon Yacht Club over here. And this couple sailed in, and come to find out, I chatted with them, found out that they'd sold everything they had, bought this boat, and they decided to go cruising for the rest of their lives.
Wow.
And so that kind of inspired me, and I wrote this song called My Older Lady. Because it was an older couple. They were in their 70s.
Yeah.
You know, and they're just spending the rest of their lives cruising around in their sailboat. So that's where My Older Lady came from.
Is that a part of your new album?
Yep, it is.
My Older Lady.
It is. One of the more interesting stories. I was sitting over at the Conch Republic in Key West, and I'm sitting there with a couple of friends of mine who live here, and one of my other friends who's a snowbird.
Right.
And we're talking about what we're going to do tomorrow, where we're going to go, this kind of stuff. And the snowbird friend says, I don't want to be a local like you guys. And he says, matter of fact, you got to write a song called I Want to Be a Local.
Cool.
Now, this guy happens also to be my musical collaborator.
I see. What's his name?
His name is Tony Palmer.
Tony, man, he did some of the arrangements, didn't he?
He did.
Oh, he's a great...
He did a lot of the arrangements.
Oh, he's
And
great.
he played most of the music.
Did he?
Tony's a great musician. Plays whatever form of guitar you need. Plays keyboard, plays saxophone, you name it. So, he's a major part of what I've managed to pull off.
Cool.
But he put a stipulation on it. He said, by the way, I want it by noon tomorrow. So I went home, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and it was recorded by 10:30 in the email to him.
And it turned out to be a hit.
Yeah, people seem to like it.
So when you say people like it, where do you play?
I play mostly at open mic nights, open jams. I don't do cover music.
Right. We love you, Captain Drew, for not doing covers. You're perfect for Radio A1A. That's for sure.
I'm kind of maybe I got delusions of adequacy, but I'd kind of like to someday be known as the balladeer of the Keys.
Ooh, that would be a good. Hey, listen, if we die being a balladeer of the Keys, we have arrived.
Yeah.
Because, that is something sort of, if you go to Nashville, there's a lot of guitar pickers.
Yep.
If you come to the Keys, there's a lot of folks that are doing the guitar and one night stand type of thing. There's a lot of folks here.
Yep.
And it's a tough row to hoe to be that person you just described.
I know.
It is.
I know.
But you do it.
I know.
Because you do it out of love for your music.
Yeah, and I was kind of inspired by a guy that used to live here in Marathon. Everybody knows him as Rocket Man.
Oh, wow.
And Rocket Man is
still alive.
I know.
He's still kicking, man,
I know.
and getting it. Rocket Man's great.
But he's probably the reason I'm living here in the Keys today.
I see.
I came down here on a vacation, got invited to a birthday party for him. And it was like every band in the Keys showed up to do a number in tribute. And I said, these are wonderful people. This is a beautiful place. I got to live here.
You did.
And it took me a while, but I got here.
Well, and what mile marker do you live at? We all go by mile markers.
Mile marker 15.
15, how
yeah,
wonderful.
Down in Bay Point.
Bay Point, cool,
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Captain Drew, the name of your album. I'm Harry Tieford with Radio A1A. Radio A1A, Music for the Road to Paradise, is our motto, and we believe in it. We believe in the music first.